Hey everyone, welcome to Wild Breakaway with Walz. I'm Audra Martin. Really, from here on out, it's a must-win game for the Minnesota Wild. There's a log jam and a lot of scoreboard watching in the Western Conference. So tonight, taking on the hottest team in the Western Conference, was great to see them come out, get a 3-2 win over the Vegas Golden Knights. Power play kicking, Devin Dubnyk. Very impressive, a lot to like out in Sin City.
Yeah, and scoring first is really, really important. The Minnesota Wild, in 6 games against the Vegas Golden Knights, 5 times they've scored first, and they did that again here tonight. Greg Pattern scored 5 or 6 minutes into the game to give the Wild a 1-0 lead. Get the fans out of their seats out in Vegas. They were obviously very well represented again out in Las Vegas, and very important win just to keep their head above water. And this Minnesota Wild team on the road have just played some outstanding hockey, and obviously struggle a little bit at home, but they've got another road game here in an afternoon here on Sunday afternoon, so hopefully they can take care of business and keep themselves alive.
So the Wild have had Las Vegas number since they came into the league, now 5-0-1 against the Golden Knights. 3 goals on 32 Minnesota shots here tonight. A nice night on special teams, 2 for 4 on the power play. They now have 8 power play goals in the last 8 games, and a perfect night on the penalty kill. Of course, all eyes were also on the scoreboard out in Colorado with Arizona in town, and that would go to a shootout, which was really the worst case scenario, unfortunately, for Minnesota.
That was tough because, I mean, I'm sitting there looking at it's 2-0 and you're getting a little down, and even though you've got the lead, and then it's 2-2 and you're going, okay, and you see 44 shots. It looks like Arizona is taking the play to them, and then you see up in the thing that it's 3-2. But all we can worry about is ourselves. Like, I mean, hey, if they win 10 in a row, more power to them. I mean, that's an incredible feat to win 10 games in a row at the end of the season. But we've got to focus on our next game. And our next game is going to probably be the toughest game of the year, because I think whoever loses is probably, for sure out.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy one, that's for sure. Sunday at 3:30, it's a rubber match between the Wild and the Coyotes, each with a win, each with 5 goals in the series so far this season. And of course, we all know what Bruce just said. This one has a lot riding on it, and it's going to be a tough one for Minnesota. They got to come out strong.
For sure. Loser dead, winner on life support. Those are the 2 scenarios basically you have. The one thing that the Minnesota Wild do have in their back pocket is, if you want to have a chance to win 4 games in a row, your goaltender's got to be on top of his game, and Devin Dubnyk has been really, really sharp here the last 4 or 5 games for the Minnesota Wild. Save percentage of 95. That's what I said in the pregame show. His save percentage has to go to 95% over the last 5 games if they want to win 5 games in a row. He was 95% here tonight. The Minnesota Wild win. That's going to need to continue, and some more goals and 5-on-5 would be great. I know Greg Pattern scored a 5-on-5 goal here tonight. That's only their 3rd in their last 5 games. Maybe getting Zach Parise back, I don't know. I know he skated a couple days, or he skated the day before they went out to Vegas. I was there watching practice. Audra, he looked like he was probably about 80%. So it'll be interesting to see if he gets into that game. It's got to be killing him not to play, and if he has a chance, he's obviously going to play Sunday afternoon, but that'll be a welcome addition if we can get him back in the lineup.
Devin Dubnyk taking on his former team.
Oh yeah,
that would add to it. Zach Parise back in the lineup potentially.
There's a lot of storylines out there.
Yeah, if you're a hockey fan, there's no better time than right now, but this one could come down to the wire. So buckle up, everyone. It's going to be an exciting final week of the season. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday. For Walz, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us tonight on Wild Breakaway.